This is a bizarre one. I'm not sure what the developers wanted this game to be. An open world RPG, a hack and slash adventure, a turn-based spectacle fighter. The whole time I was playing Sisters vs. Sisters, I just felt underwhelmed. That's not to say this is a bad game. It's not. It's decent. It's alright. There is no real standout selling point to this game, which hasn't already been a feature of the Neptunia games. Love the characters? Well, they are here, but the story just isn't up to par. It's serviceable but forgettable. Graphically, it's very colourful, but it's also very jittery, like it has a FPS limit to it, and that limit is not 60, I can tell you that. Okay, but how about some of the game mechanics? You can create your own combos by unlocking skills as you level up. Great idea in theory, but the execution is very lacking. Instead of having a seamless transition between attacks like the Dynasty Warriors games, you can feel every move stop, wait, and then execute. When the combat isn't particularly satisfying to begin with, this pause doesn't help matters. Another interesting feature is the ability to create your own passive skills, and once again, it's been hampered by poor development choices. You choose a game genre, an assistant who has their own unique skill, and a consumable item. Then the game merges them, and you get your skills based on the compatibility of your choices. Sounds simple enough, and it is. Except you have to wait between 5 and 20 minutes for these equipable items to be created. Oh, and you have to pay development coins to do this too. Coins which you constantly run out of because you have to continuously create new items. I don't understand why the best feature of the game has been dirtied this way. Why not just let players choose the different parameters they want and then pay to have them done instantly, while also keeping the RNG element so they have to retry over and over again. You already have to pay extra if the assistant character has a chance to make the item even stronger. Oh, and don't you worry, if that happens you'll have to wait even longer for you to be able to use your item. It's almost like they want to force player retention by making you waste time. Even without all the mechanical errors, the level design is at the same level as a PS2 era launch title. There are maybe 7 unique areas across the entire game. The forest and cave levels are repeated constantly throughout, including the exact same area layout. I don't know about you, but most natural caves I have seen look completely different to each other, not with the same ladders leading to the same unlock switches to open up the same style of door. You really want to know how bad the level design is? Look at this. They couldn't be bothered to extend this locked barrier, so this hedge, which I'm already walking through, has an invisible wall. Incredible. I really wanted to like this game, but it just didn't gel with me. Again, it's not a bad game, but I'll forget I even played this in a few months. If the combat system had more fluidity, and the movement had more polish or even a sprint button, this would have made a significant difference. And some skills you have to create should be unlocked by default, such as combo cancelling and dodge invulnerability. It sucks that being underwhelmed is becoming a regular occurrence in the video game industry. Some of these games aren't necessarily bad, but they're just so lacking in depth or complexity. Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters fits perfectly into that category.